So my title is Strategy of Finding New Drug Possibilities to Treat COVID-19. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Ainin Parahanan binti Rosli and okay, these are the contents overall that I'm going to show you. First of all, we know the new coronavirus, overall strategy, therapeutic indication of drug, in silico screening, lead optimization, clinical trial, and the last one is FDA approval. Now we go for the first, new coronavirus. The causative agent of COVID-19 is SARS-CoV-2, which stands for Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus. SARS-CoV belongs to Coronaviridae family, it has single RNA. And then it is initially appeared in Wuhan, which is in China, around December 2019, which is last year. Then it spread around the world due to its high contagious nature. Next, condition symptom that we should know that we are infected by this virus. So first of all, the patient who suffering this disease might have fever, fatigue, or dry cough is likely in early stage of illness. However, this illness may not progress more to severe. It depends on patient immune system. And then, for older patients with an underlying health condition are more likely to progress to severe infection because the older the aging and the age, the more the possibility to get severe infection. Okay, next, bilateral lung infiltrates will appear more, and then it will seem as pneumonia. The first one is overall strategy. This one is we're gonna see. I'm using repurposing drug for the overall strategy. The figure overall of repurposing drug, which is we start from the evidence, the knowledge, or more that have been done from the researchers before this, and then we collect the new target on all therapeutic indication of the drug. And then we're going to find the evidence, and then we go to the in silico screening evidence, and then for the next, know the generation proof concept. Also, we need to generate experimental evidence, and then we can go for clinical trials, FDA approval, and then success for repurposing drugs. Okay, why I choose repurposing drug? It has two choices, which are repurposing drug or drug discovery. I choose this one because it has shorter development time, and then cost effective. It not cost higher. It will not cost higher compared to drug discovery. And then we also know safety profile and side effect. And also that's why because this from the researcher, they already have the safety profile. So we already know that this one for repurposing drug is already safe and no side effect. And next, for repurposing drug, there's no de novo discovery. It only has in drug discovery. And then, as I mentioned earlier, the repurposing drug is we know from the researchers before this. So, as well as we also know the pathway of action, and then it will reduce requirement of early stage clinical trials. Means that this repurposing drug do not need to do the preclinical trial. Okay, next, for repurposing drug, it is defined as investigation of existing drugs for new therapeutic purposes. So this one I will go through down for the 5 key points that come up with first, which are therapeutic indication of the drug, in silico screening, following with the lead optimization, clinical trial, and FDA approval. The first step is therapeutic indication drugs. Okay, therapeutic indication drug is known as description of the disease to be treated with a drug. we need to link between the drug and the disease, and also we need to collect all of the intended drug that we need to use suitable for the disease, to treat the disease. So for COVID-19, similar or the similar agents as COVID-19 also included MERS, MERS-CoV, SARS-CoV, and then all these agents are attacking respiratory system, and then it will invading pulmonary epithelial cells, delivering their nucleocapsids. And then once they delivering their nucleocapsid, they will hijack the cellular machinery to replicate itself in cytoplasm. And then apart from respiratory system, these agents also affect heart, kidney, liver, gastrointestinal tract, and also central nervous system. Okay, this one I'm going to show you overall on how different drugs can be more specific for the different target site. As you can see here, the favipiravir, it will inhibit the RNA synthesis. For remdesivir, it will inhibit RDRP. So as well as same as others, they will attack or they will aim this one. The scientists mostly will use some known broad spectrum antiviral drugs. They more focus on nucleoside analogs and HIV protease inhibitors. The target site for COVID-19 treatment, they more focus on RNA-dependent RNA polymerase and angiotensin converting enzyme 2. These two, I'm only show you two for example. For the example, they have a lot of target site for COVID-19 treatment. So, but these two is more likely focused by the researchers nowadays. And then this some of the example of antiviral drugs that talk against COVID-19 infection. For example, we take favipiravir. Here, originally, this favipiravir is used to treat patients who have infected by influenza, which is they need to inhibit RDRP, which is stand for RNA-dependent RNA polymerase. Same goes to others like say ritonavir. It is originally used to treat HIV, which is it act as protease inhibitor. And next, we go to the next step, which is in silico screening. All right, in silico screening is the combination of two, which are virtual screening and computational tools. That they use these two tools to make prediction to know the activity of individual compound and how they interact with the protein, or how they interact with the receptor, how they interact with the target site. Okay, first of all, in the silico screening, so for the ligand preparation, scientists need to list out all of the drugs, all the potent drugs that suitable to treat certain disease such as COVID-19. So these are the example, which are empinavir, nevirapine, and sofosbuvir. And then after they get the ligand preparation, then they will prepare for the protein structure of the COVID-19, such as FR7Y, FR7Z, FR80, FR81, and FR82. And then they combine these two, and then they will do molecular docking study. This molecular docking study, they need to predict the binding affinity and the ligand efficiency as inhibitor of COVID-19 target, which is lead optimization, or also we call as for the repurposing drug, or as compound acquisition. For lead optimization, it is defined as process of refining of chemical structure of a compound hit to improve its characteristic so that the goal of producing preclinical drug candidate can be achieved. So this lead optimization have 5 steps. The first one is synthesis analog of the list. But identify the pharmacophore. This one we need to optimize structure to improve interaction of the drug to the targets. And then further experiment of testing to optimize the leads. Next, we need to determine toxicity and efficacy in animal models. Okay, for the last one, in lead optimization, to determine pharmacodynamic and pharmacokinetics of the drug. This is very important. So we get to know the explore of the drug does to our body and exploration of what the body does to the drug together with clinical trial. For clinical trial, actually we have the pre-clinical trial, but in the repurposing drug, we don't need that. Phase 1, we need to know the safety, which is the drug is tested on healthy volunteers because we know we need to know the toxicity relative to dose and to screen of unexpected side effects. Phase 2, which is effectiveness. Effectiveness, the drug is tested on small group of patients to see if the drug has beneficial effect. And then the researcher will determine the dose level needed on this effect on the individual. Phase 3. This phase 3 drug is tested on a larger group patient, which is we need to do comparison with existing treatments and with a placebo. So that we can go to FDA approval. We need new drug application, which is NDA. It is a formal proposal for the FDA to approve a new drug for sale. Why we need FDA? Because FDA is something that can be indicator that the drug is safe and effective and also benefit outweigh the risk. And the last one, propose labeling in appropriate way. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.